You're heard.
I'm playing D&D with two uncultured swine. Don't know how to say their memes right.
Shut
Shaking my
up.
head.
I made a whole little bad layout in like 5
Oh, I want to
minutes.
see. I'm gonna go look at your layout.
It's not great. It'll be better.
I'm gonna look at it.
We're in space.
We are.
We're in space! Ah! Fuck yeah, I want to be in space.
I think it's decent for throwing it together
Yeah.
last minute.
For sure.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. 10 out of 10.
Well, hello, everybody.
Yes, hello! Another campaign exists. It's gonna be very improv heavy because it's mostly for silly goofies, but thought it would be fun to stream it, so woo!
Woo!
Here we are.
Yes, here we are with Styx as per usual, giving it to stream, and Holiday.
Hello.
So, yes.
And then
It's gonna
Spex
be-
is the DM.
Yes. As typically as usual.
Yeah.
It's my curse. So, words. I'm great at this. I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't even know what I got sidetracked by.
Well, there's nothing to recap, so it's definitely not that.
I think that's where my brain was. Recap. Wait. No. There is no recap in Bossing Say. Yeah, it's just
because it's never happened before.
Yeah, it's gonna be a silly, goofy campaign, not one necessarily of serious antics like Reunion. So it'll be much more chill.
This is where we get to come and have fun and blow off steam from what Reunion's done to us.
Exactly. It's on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, with that, you guys, I suppose each of you can give a small summary of your character just for the memes, for the info. If you so choose, of course. Because I believe that's what y'all do. You're wonderful. Wow. Very informative.
Who's gonna go first? Oh, it's such a hard job. Who's gonna go first?
Alright, fuck it. I'll go first because I'm using a DM NPC. I know how to talk. For this. Hence why my little image is not the googly-eyed Shark of Doom, but it's a different Shark of Doom. That is Genesis. They're a Gillened, aka little homebrew race, and they are a drunken monk. They're great. And very rational. Very calm. I promise. So there's a tiny summary. Someone else give a summary, please.
Well, I guess I'll go next then. So my little character is Felix, a human who is a broker of sorts who was taken away from his home at the age of 13 as a sort of a payment to a noble in the city that he currently resides in. He doesn't like his job. He tries to talk things through, but that usually never goes that way. So he sort of has to commit violence against people, much to his dismay. But it's fine. He's making it through day by day, and he's still alive. So good for him.
Hell yeah. Say something about Sky, you tit.
Okay, goddamn. I am revising my silly little Aussie boy Sky. He's a problem. When he gets drunk, he ends up in random places.
And trust and believe, will I be abusing that?
To the DM's discretion. It's led to very funny antics in the past, so I presume it will as well again. But, yeah.
He's just a boy. But yeah. Very small summary of the characters, and with that, I suppose now would be a good time to begin.
Yeah.
All right. So, the City of Opportunity. It's one that is both famed and infamous in its own right. You know, everything from the reputation of being able to turn, you know, the most down on your luck kind of person to a famed star to a noble to even royalty, supposedly, according to some of the rumors. To the branching off rumors to, you know, amongst the locals there of, you know, basically saying that the games are rigged and things like that, that typically lead to the fame that this place is well known for. Think of it like Fantasy Vegas. That's kind of what it is. When you really get down to it. You know, it's busy streets, lots of casinos, lots of other totally legal games. They're very legal.
For sure.
Don't worry about it.
For sure.
For sure. For sure. And in this very, you know, very friendly place with very friendly people, you know, there's a fellow with a very friendly job who's currently on his way to said, you know, to deal with said job. Felix, you are on your way to a tavern you have visited quite a few times before, as they tend to take out loans from your boss quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
You're dropping by on a bit of a different means, or like a different job than usual. It's still to collect money, but it's weirdly enough to ask specific patrons for them to pay their tabs. There's a very, 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 very large tab that has popped up in that tavern. It has been there for at least 2 years. And it is racked up into the thousands at this point. And, well, you know, your boss definitely feels like that, you know, a cut of the money is being withheld from him because of this. So he has sent you along to go collect the debt, to go speak with this patron if they are there. Yeah, described as a rather spotty-looking Gillened that, in quotations, according to your boss, is always hammered. So, hopefully it's not too hard of a job. You did hear mention of, if possible, another patron to be talked to, although they tend to be more elusive, a tabaxi with white fur and red stripes, who is also starting to rack up quite the hefty tab of his own. So, you get to this tavern, and, you know, you see a few people, a few familiar faces. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are there.
All right, so let's see. Who did I need to look up again? And he's going to quickly flip through his ledger book for the descriptions that were just given to him. And he's going to glance up, glance down, glance up again, and see if he can spot either of those two in the vicinity when he enters the tavern.
Yeah, sure thing. Go ahead and roll perception. And my dear, also, your mic is being a bunch of I know,
Great.
I'm sorry.
Great start. It's not D&D if there's not any. If there's no technical difficulties. Are you really playing D&D?
True.
So you said, what'd you say? Perception. Perception.
Yeah.
That is a 14.
Wow, I'm so good. I literally muted myself instead of unmuting. I'm so smart. Yeah. So you look around the tavern, and it doesn't take long for you to notice both of said patrons. You see the tabaxi. He's kind of, you know what are you doing, Sky? What you doing? What you doing in the tavern at the moment?
Probably drinking.
Real. So yeah, you see the tabaxi fellow that is described currently sat off over at the bar having a good drink himself. And you do notice the Gillened who as well They're off at a table in the corner, and they you can see quite a few empty like mugs in front of them already. And they're like downing what looks to be a sixth, from what you can tell. So good news, both of them are here.
Bad news, they're both really drunk. Well, I guess that could be good or bad.
That is true.
So just remind me before I ask, what is the name of the Gillinet again? So I can write that down.
Genesis.
Genesis.
Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna, for better or worse, he's gonna approach Genesis first.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you approach the Gillenid. You approach Genesis, who they don't seem to notice you immediately at first. They're busy drinking.
Hi there. Are you Genesis by chance?
Yeah, they're gonna pause their drinking and they're gonna set the mug down and look over at you and just, yeah. Can I help you?
Yes, actually, well, yeah, you can. I am someone who works for Lord Helmter here in the city. You probably know of them. And I've been told that you have been racking up quite a debt recently, so I've been come to ask if you plan on paying that back anytime soon.
What's a lord have to do with a tab? Isn't that kind of what tabs are for?
Well, yes, but this one has been going on for quite some time, and you've racked up lots, and I mean a lot of. Well, let me see, and he starts flipping through his ledger. Yeah, this is here. You have nearly 100,000 gold stockpiled in tabs from the past 2 years that you haven't really paid back on time, as it says you were supposed to pay it back in quarterly interest, but that has not happened, so.
Well, that's something that probably should have been disclosed from the bartender, because that's information I didn't know.
Well, it wasn't disclosed?
That there was an interest on my tab? No.
Oh, there must have been some miscommunication there. Okay, that's fine. Well, I won't really bother you about this right now, but here is the card for my role for Lord Helmter, and he's gonna pull out a calling card and hand it to Genesis. We will be in contact again in a few days once we clear up this miscommunication in case it was something that was misheard on my end. So don't worry about it now, but just know that I will be back to talk with you again later.
Well, they're gonna look over the card a little bit and just be like, so if I, like, were to, say, kick this guy's ass in a fight, do you think then I would be off the hook?
I mean, you could, but Lord Helmter has a lot of muscle to say, and I don't think that would end well for you.
I was like, whatever. Well, you go do what you're gonna do, I guess.
Of course, thank you.
Like car's extended warranty kind of thing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for your cooperation. I do greatly appreciate it. And I will see you around.
Cool.
And with that, Felix is gonna slowly back away, and he's gonna then approach Sky.
Gotcha. And yeah, Sky, you're enjoying your drink and just kind of having a friendly chat with the bartender when Felix approaches.
Hi. I take it that you are. Looks through his ledger again. Sky.
Yeah.
Hi. Does the name Lord Helmter ring a bell to you by chance?
Gesundheit.
Okay. Well, judging from this ledger page that I have, you have a tab that is supposed to be paid back to him, and you also are someone that hasn't paid back your tab for nearly a year, and you have quite a payment building.
I ain't got no tab to no lord. Fuck would
Yes,
you
you
even
do it.
put a tab on for a lord? What would a lord give you? You could
Well,
put a
you see, the
tab.
Lord runs a lot of businesses, such as this tavern here. This is one of their establishments. And you haven't been paying according to these documents that I have.
Okay.
So I'm just here to ask if you plan on possibly paying that back sooner rather than later.
I'll get to it.
Okay, that's good. Could I ask when?
I don't know.
Okay.
When I get to it. That's the point of tabs, isn't it?
Well, yes, but your tab has been growing for quite some time, and if I'll tell you this much: if you don't pay your tab back soon, things might get violent for you. I'd hate
As
to see
if
that
you can
happen.
find me.
Uh, well, Lord Helmter does have quite a bit of eyes in the sky, as it were, in this town, so it's pretty hard to hide from him.
Not if you're me.
Well, I'm. Well, that's true. I don't really know who you are. Honestly, this is the first time that I've really seen you, though it's strange that I think I've been told to talk to you multiple times, but I've never been able to find you myself. Hmm.
Yep. That's
But
because even I
anyways,
can't find me half the time. I don't know where the fuck I end up.
what? Okay. Anyways, I need to give you this. Once again, pulls out a calling card, hands it to Sky. I will be in contact with you again in a few days to get an update on when you decide what you plan on paying back, and I hope that we can have another peaceful conversation like this again.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye. The fuck?
And as you're wrapping up that conversation, the doors to the tavern are essentially flung open as a rather rowdy looking bunch kind of enter the room. They're all kind of laughing and pushing each other around. I have to say, both of you would notice this. Some of them do start to be a little pushy towards other patrons in the tavern. One of them actually even goes as far as to kind of elbow you out of the seat, Sky. One of them kind of just knocks you out of the seat.
Hey, fucker.
No. What?
That seat was taken, dipwad.
Well, it ain't now.
Yeah, it is, and he's gonna shove him.
Oh, man.
Alright, yeah. And with that, you can roll initiative. And, don't know if Felix is gonna want in, but
Felix is gonna back up.
he's like, not my circus, not my monkeys.
No. Though I have a feeling he probably can't leave.
Yeah. I mean, given the crowd that's gonna start forming.
He's gonna slowly, like, walk behind the bar.
That's so cool.
I got a 17.
Okay. Boop.
Boop boop.
Yeah, just punching in. Alright, there's the turn order. We got it. So, yep, Sky, you get the first thing. The first, you know what I mean. First turn. I
Yeah.
can talk. I know what I'm saying. I promise.
I shove him. Off my seat.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll a strength contest. See if you can knock him out of the sea. He's a pretty big fellow, rather large fellow.
That's a nat 20.
God damn, yeah, you shove that bitch. He hits the ground. And you know, he's getting up and he's gonna try and take a swing at your head. He's gonna try and give you a good old decking. Well, that's a 6, so no, there will be no decking.
Nah.
The 2 is gonna try decking. I'm willing to bet this is gonna be low too. Let's see. 13.
Nah.
So they also miss. For the comedic effect, because now it's Genesis's turn. Because Genesis 1000% sees this and it's just like, yes! So they're gonna try and they're gonna be a little silly goofy.
So silly,
And they're
so
gonna
goofy.
you know what? They're just gonna you know what? They're gonna trip the third thug. I want to see if they can just trip the outsider guy. Just to fuck around. Yes. Wonderful. Yeah. So, as I feel like you can see this from behind the bar. You know, you see, the other two thugs. They completely fail at hitting Sky, and then you see the third thug just kind of trip and fall.
Yeah, he's just peeking from behind the bar. And he's also gonna...
Oh, go ahead.
And he's gonna mutter to himself, I'm probably gonna have to write down some damages, because this is probably going to cause some destruction.
And the bartender standing next to you, this orcish fellow, he just takes a long sip of whiskey and is just like, not the first time this has happened.
I'm sure.
Not the first time where it's been... Well, we got both of the regular drunks here. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
They're regulars?
Oh, yeah.
And is this fighting regular as well?
Yeah, relatively.
Well, I guess now that makes sense why we always have one tavern that's always in the ledger.
And with that, Sky, it is your turn.
Oh.
Unless you're just gonna... Hey, what are you doing?
I'll take my seat back.
You take your seat back. Hell yeah. The other two, you see the other thugs just like, fucking prick, and they just kind of the other two storm off. And the third one's getting up, but I love my silly little guy, my silly little bean. They're great. Let me just roll for them to just slug on this guy. Okay. Yeah, the third thug, he's getting up to leave. He's getting off the ground to leave, and gets a mighty thwack square to the back from Genesis's tail, and it just sends him flying across the room. It launches by 10 feet. Yeet! And the guy, he's just getting up and leaving. And Genesis he looks a little proud of himself. And they're just gonna sit back down. Yeah, they're gonna sit back down, they're gonna wave over for another drink as well. Yeah, the right thing. Well, at least it wrapped up. That was actually more calm than usual.
Yeah, because they gave me my seat.
Yeah. And Genesis, thank you for not accidentally, leaving a giant blood stain on my floor again. Like, huh? Oh, yeah. But where's my drink, though?
And as that happens, Soren's gonna try to,
Soren?
Oh my god.
It happened!
Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's not happening. Felix, Soren, who's that? Someone that needs to get there talk to? No. Felix is gonna slowly make his way out of the tavern.
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of start, you slink your way out of the tavern. And as you're heading out, sorry, I started eating a piece of cookie like a dumbass. One moment.
Smart.
Update, I almost choked on the cookie and died.
Don't.
It's gone great. Anyways. So yeah, Felix, I will inhale the cookie. Yeah, Felix, you step outside of the tavern after that. And you almost immediately run right into actually one of the muscles, so to speak, of your boss. Rather large, a Goliath fellow. Who just is like, oh, there.
Oh, hi. Doing the rounds, I take it?
I was like, yeah, boss figured you weren't gonna have too much luck with collecting the tab payments, so we're now.
No, but they did say give them 3 days and they will pay it back. So I plan on talking to them in 3 days to get that payment sorted.
That's like, all right. Well, you're gonna be the one relaying that to boss.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, they're gonna saunter off.
Okay. I hope they pay back. I don't have a good feeling though, but we'll see. We'll see. It'll be fine.
Yeah. With that, you head off to continue your rounds. Hey, Sky, what you doing? You just chilling.
I'm gonna grab another drink and I'm gonna go over to Genesis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Genesis. They have gotten their other drink as well at this point, and they have already drank almost all of it. And they're gonna look at you like, hmm?
So you're the other
boy.
problem plaguing this place, huh?
Oh. Apparently, I didn't know there was another person also being a problem. So
I
cool.
didn't either.
Genesis, nice to meet you.
Sky,
They're gonna in the hand.
nice to meet you.
Yeah. Like, so were you also getting like bothered by the guy that I'm pretty sure is a scam?
Oh, what about the tab? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows how tabs work.
Well, you go either that or his boss doesn't know his tabs work.
Someone doesn't know how tabs work. Maybe I've been here too long.
Yeah, I've been meaning to move on from this city. I just kind of keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Plus, the alcohol's really cheap here.
True. Even though neither of us are paying for it.
True. I paid a little bit at first.
Yeah, same.
That's how it begins.
So, I mean, I've paid some. You can calm down.
I've paid, I think, twice.
I don't know how many times I've paid.
So, well, it's like, so are you local here or no?
Nah.
Me either. Well, I'm bored and they're probably going to cut me off soon, so I'm going to go take a walk.
Fair.
Maybe see if I can find assholes again. Like, maybe see if I can find those assholes. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun.
You want to tag along?
Sure. And hey, if I fall asleep, you get to see a really cool magic trick.
Ooh, hell yeah. The friendship. Oh no. It begins. Yeah, you two head out of the tavern. And are going to literally look for trouble.
Yeah.
As you do. Meanwhile, Felix.
Yeah.
Felix is like, I'm just trying to do my job.
I'm just trying to do my job, man. I don't want to cause any trouble.
I just work here.
I might not get paid, but I work here.
Yeah, speaking of Felix, Felix, you're on your way back to go relay your information to the boss TM. And, along the way, at some point you actually do see those three thugs that had come in and were kind of starting a bit of a ruckus initially. You do see them, and they see you, and approach.
Hello, can I help you?
Like, you might just be able to, kid. It's like, say, you look like you might... It's like, you're a broker, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
Like, gotcha, so you collect debts and stuff.
What? For someone, yes, that is correct.
Well, you got any money on you? Any debts collected?
Not today, no. I just started, so really nothing has happened so far.
So, no coin on you at all?
No, I don't really get paid for my services. Well, traditionally, that is.
Like, suddenly I think I know who you're working for. In that case, I want nothing to do with you. And they're gonna kind of start walking away.
Nice talking with you.
No. You're gonna go fight. You know what? Hell yeah. Yeah, those thugs are walking away. And Sky, you just so happen to see these assholes as they are leaving.
Genesis.
It's like, woo! It's like, ooh, wait, do you have any, like, funny spells? Like, do you know magic stuff? I don't know magic
I
stuff.
know a lot of magic stuff. What type of funny are you going for? Dangerous funny or like funny haha?
I mean, I'm good with whatever. I don't know, like, what if you disorient them?
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
Okay, so you get within 10 feet of them. And yeah, Felix, you're close enough to see the absolute tomfoolery that's about to happen. You will get roped into the tomfoolery. You can't run forever, Felix.
You can't run from these idiots. They will find you.
Can't run from the tomfoolery. It will find you. The bees. That's what your mic sounds like, low-key. It sounds like the bees.
Oh my god. Well, they're just gonna have to suck it up because I'm talking.
Okay. That's a dex save? Right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so. Well, that's a 5. Yeah, they fall on their asses.
Yelp.
Yeah, they follow their asses. The Genesis is gonna go over and just kick one of them while they're down.
They also each take 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
So that's 3 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just gonna come up and give them a good kick to the side. Kicks one of them while they're down, like little shit. Felix, you're witnessing bullying.
Yeah, he's just watching.
Yeah. Genesis is just... It's like he doesn't even do anything else after that. They're just like... Don't push people out of chairs, dipshits. Just grab a chair like a normal person. Like, did you just fucking follow us to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed fun.
And it was fun.
It was very
I
fun.
should do it again. I'm gonna do it again. They're gonna... Yeah, they kick one of them again. I'm just like... Yeah, eventually, they're getting up and just like... The guys are speed walking away at this point. It's like, that was nice. Kind of therapeutic.
And stay out!
It's like, ooh, you think we can chase them out of the city entirely?
Oh my god. I don't know.
That kind of sounds fun, but that also sounds like a lot of energy.
Yeah, because then we'd have to follow them again.
Yeah. And I have to do the thing where I just sprint at them full force. Yeah, that's a lot of energy. I'm good. Maybe we can find like, oh wait, and Genesis is gonna pull out the business card they were given.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna look at it, it's like, is there an address on this?
Yeah, there's an address on that.
Yeah, so they're gonna go. They're gonna look. They're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go to this place that the scammer guy gave the scammer guy handed over to me. I'm gonna go there because I want to fight the guy who's trying to scam and charge me for things.
Okay.
You know, come with?
Yeah.
Cool beans. And Felix, yeah, you do. It's like they didn't see. These two idiots have not seen you, but you do hear them. You do hear them talking about going to beat your boss's ass.
Oh, this isn't gonna end good for them. I should go tell my boss. And he's gonna scurry away since he knows exactly where he's going.
All right. Are you doing it stealthy by any means, or are you just going?
Yeah, we can try being stealthy.
Yeah, roll stealth, and I'm gonna roll perception, see if Genesis sees, and Sky, you can do that as well if you would like.
Damn, that's cursed. That's 22.
Genesis don't see shit. Does Sky see shit?
Probably. Perception?
Yeah.
24.
Ah! So, yeah, Felix, you're pretty stealthy. You're pretty used to slipping out of tense situations, pretty easily. Sky, you notice the fellow heading off. You do recognize him as, oh yes, the guy who gave us these cards in the first place. As he is kind of scampering off.
Hey, show the shady guy go that way. You won't follow him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
So yeah, they're gonna follow poor Felix.
Oh boy.
And Felix, you end up back at the, where you're at your boss's office specifically, to go give a report and also slightly warn that there may or may not be two very aggressive drunkards on their way.
Yeah.
And, you take a little glance behind and you can see them not too far behind following.
Oh no. Okay, faster.
But you get to the building to go warn Le Boss.
Yeah, he's gonna quickly rush up to his office, but of course he knows better than to barge in. He's going to do the traditional knock code word that he's supposed to do.
Alright, yeah. And yeah, you knock on the door and you can hear a loud thud on the other side, followed by a groan, and then you hear some muttering, and then the door opens, and you see the boy. I remember his name, I swear. I love how you call his name Helter. You see Helter, who opens the door and is just like, yes.
Sorry to bother you, but I have an update on those two individuals who had a tab that's been racking up for several years at this point.
It's right.
So on the bright side, they said I gave them 3 days, and they said they would give an update then, before things had to take a turn for the worse. On the bad side, they're currently coming here to try to attack you.
Well, that will certainly be interesting. It's like, and they snap their fingers, and you see two fellows leave the office. One of them has a hand that looks a bit bloody at the moment, so clearly they were up to something in that office. But you've learned by now not to question it. But they immediately head out to stop Dumb and Dumber. Speaking of Dumb and Dumber, yeah, you two are outside of the building. It's like, so do you want to are we just barging in?
I mean, he probably went in to warn him because he saw us, so yeah.
Yeah, before you guys could get inside, it's two bugbears, mind you, both step out and are guarding the door immediately. It's like, ow, he's no fun.
But
it's like, hey, can we come in though? No.
But like, what if you let us in?
No, we're not. No. If you don't beat it, it's like, if you don't beat it, we're gonna make you leave. Okay.
Sure.
So I guess roll for initiative. Getting a lot of initiative this time.
Whee!
Ooh, nat 20 for Genesis. Let's go.
Unnat 20 for Sky.
Jesus Christ.
And I can tell you, probably Felix is probably just peeking his head around the corner to, like, down the hall of where this is happening, just to watch. Wordly, of course, but
Alright. So, Genesis is gonna be silly goofy. And they're going to. Let me think. Yeah, they're just gonna do a good old classic, nose breaker. They're just gonna, bop one of them in the face. It's fine. Okay. And I need my dice! Oh, hi, cat. You're purring. So loud. Hello. Wonderful. Yeah, Genesis absolutely decks one of them. And now Sky's turn. Oh god, what are you doing?
I think you know.
Is it Moonbeam?
It is Moonbeam, motherfucker.
Is that a wisdom save, if I remember correctly? Con save. That's a 3. No one is rolling good today besides the fucking dumbasses. This is wonderful. So,
15 points of damage.
Yeah. You Moonbeam this poor bugbear. They're just doing the job, and you and Genesis are just nope. One of these bugbears is gonna go for you, Sky. They're gonna try and grapple you. That's a 7. Dear God!
oh my god.
Oh my God!
So much for muscle.
I know, the muscle's looking real sad right now. You know what, Felix? You're looking at this. This is sad.
This is very sad. This has never happened before.
And the other one rolled an 8! Ah!
Oh, Helter is not gonna be pleased about this.
Oh, it's Genesis's turn. Oh, I could do something so funny. I'm not going to. I need to give the bugbears a chance. God damn it, Genesis! It's 18. 18 to punch a bitch. So unnecessary.
So unnecessary.
So unnecessary. Alright, so another good old deck. One of the bugbears is already looking pretty bad off. Like, the one that Genesis is punching looks like he looks not great. His face is turning a little purple. And it's Sky's turn. Oh wait, the Moonbeam doesn't do I have to make another con save?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I remember. Oh, that's a 19. Womp womp.
Dang.
But what you doing?
Well, technically, it should have rolled it as well when it starts its turn.
Oh. Well, I'll count that as the 19 that I rolled was its con save then from
Okay.
the start of it.
Well, it still takes half damage.
Okay.
So, I'll just roll 1d10.
Woo!
That's 5.
Wow! Hmm. Yeah, that actually. Wait, you said it's 10?
No, 5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Never mind. Continue. Proceed. Do your thing.
It would have been 10 if you didn't take half damage, but you know.
Nah.
Are there is there any fire nearby?
Oh God. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. This place is. They have more or less kind of electricity here, so.
Damn.
Yeah, not a lot of open flame, sadly.
Click buttons. I'm using D&D Beyond on the computer for once. I'll poison spray the one in the in the moonbeam.
Okay.
So that's a to hit.
You're... In other news, I tricked Cream into biting his own tail, and I'm a genius. Wait, what'd you roll? 20. Jesus. Yeah, that hits.
And that's a 6, so yeah, now it is 10 points of damage.
Alright, well, order's restored. Now it's 10 points of damage.
Well, technically 11.
Well, yeah. Yeah, this guy he backs off. That one backs off. He just goes back inside at this point.
Well, then I'm gonna need you to make another con save for...
Oh my god!
Since he left the moonbeam.
That's a 10.
That's fair.
This dude's gonna pass out on the way out.
Oh my god. That's a 9. That's 9.
Yeah! Okay, so as this guy, Felix, you see this bugbear is retreating. And as they're stepping past the threshold, back inside, they just stagger and fall face first, unconscious.
Okay, I should go tell Helmter about this.
You gonna go tell Hunter?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you're heading up to Helmter's office to go let him know.
Snitch.
And as that snitch. As you're doing that, Genesis is going to continue to beat on this poor bugbear. Alright, Genesis actually failed for once. That's good. Yeah, they actually missed finally. So now it's your turn, Sky.
I'm gonna poison spray again. Poison!
You heard a panic moonbeam. Now get ready for actively violent poison.
That's a 22!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hits.
That's
Sky.
a 10!
What?
That's 10!
Christ. Yeah, that guy's unconscious too. Alright. Good job. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah. Congratulations, you knocked out these two bugbears. And the door's wide open for you two to step into. And Felix, you're heading up to go warn Helmter. Helmter's already on their way out of the office. He looks rather nonchalant about it.
Sir, we have a problem.
Yes, I seem to have noticed that. And Sky, as you and Genesis are you guys entering the building, first of all?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are entering the building, you cross the threshold, and then suddenly a bunch of chains come up from the floor and ensnare you and Genesis. As Helter is just kind of, Helter is very passive. He doesn't seem bothered whatsoever as he's walking over. And it's just like, no, that wasn't very nice. Now was it?
Kinky.
Yeah, I'm kind of into this. Okay. Anyways, I do believe that there isn't necessarily a need for violence. We could work something out.
Work what out? You guys don't understand what a fucking tab is.
I do understand what a tab is, given I own that bar that both of you owe to. You owe me a lot of money, the both of you.
Yeah, it's kind of what a tab is.
Yeah, like seriously, have you never seen other like taverns before? Like, well, this isn't just like other taverns. I'll cut you a deal because I don't believe either of you are in any position to bargain at the moment. I'll excuse your tabs, but I will need favors first. Okay, like what? Like, let me think. Well, it's like you two do prove that you are quite heavy hitters. So, yeah, funny enough, I've been considering, having, Felix, come here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I feel like you head on over. It's like, I have been meaning to get more muscle to accompany this one for a while, given he keeps accidentally getting himself into rather troublesome situations. Like, so I'll tell you what, you two can work essentially as bodyguards, just be there while he's doing his job for the next year or so, and depending on how well you do, you'll have your freedom. Sound fair? Mm, do I get booze since you own that bar? No. You don't get free booze. What are Sky's thoughts on the offer? Bonk.
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Like, oh dear. That's like, well, I don't have all day, so make your decision now, or I'll just have to get rid of you myself. Yeah, it's not like I'm doing anything. Fine.
I mean, mm, fine. I guess it sounds easy enough.
Like, wonderful. And then the chains around you two drop.
This Spex. I started the stream just so you know, Bubbles.
Ah! How dare you? Wee! Is it on starting soon, or is it just back?
It's just back because I'll probably try to edit them together or something at some point. Who knows?
The chaos was too strong.
The chaos was too strong. It's so funny because I was so sure we lost power, but then I was looking at my lights and I was like, okay, but it wasn't lost. It was flicker lost.
No, literally, because it's so funny. I thought that I blacked out a little bit for like a second, because that happens sometimes. Sometimes just eyesight, no, bye bye. So I thought it was just that, and then it did it again, and I was like, oh no, the power's like just threatening to kill itself. Got it. Because our dumbass neighbors upstairs, I think, were trying to run too much at once.
I thought it was my internet.
No, no, it was not the internet. Not this time.
Yeah. The deal that broke the world.
The deal was too much. It was too much to ask for those two to actually do job things. Oh, that's true. Oh, true. It has been pretty windy today. Yer.
But anyways.
But anyways, a deal has been struck. Congratulations, Felix. You have 2 bodyguards.
Hooray? Question mark.
Hooray? Question mark.
Sir, are you sure this is a good idea?
It's like, yes, I believe so. You've been dealing with quite a few rather nasty people as of late. I've been meaning to get someone, get at least one person to keep an eye on you, but that means paying others, so this is a good alternative.
Well, I was gonna suggest Dane, but I guess he also has important duties to do as well.
Yes, Dane will not be here for a little bit. He's on a bit of an important job.
Right. Okay. Okay. I can make this work.
Like, wonderful. Well, then the three of you can get started. Uh, right now, I believe you do have more things in your ledger to collect today.
Yes, that's correct. I have 3 more people to talk to.
It's like, wonderful. I suggest you get to it then.
Yes, right away. And so Felix,
Sorry.
Felix is gonna try to like even like shimmy his way between the two of them to like get to the entrance.
Gotcha. And yeah, Genesis is just gonna shrug and follow along.
Yeah, this guy's also just gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, you guys head outside and feel like you're on your way to another one of the places to collect, one of the casinos. A place you visit quite frequently, as they tend to pay up every single time. They're a rather easy job in comparison to some of the others you get, thankfully. But as you guys are walking there, Genesis is just gonna be like, "So are you always that big of a pushover?"
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a pushover. It's more so that if I don't follow orders, good things don't happen to anyone there, really.
Just learn to fight.
I'm not really a fighter. I
Hmm.
mainly only do it for self-defense. I don't like seeing people get hurt. I more so try to use words and persuasion to make things happen, more so than using violence and weapons. Sometimes it goes quite well. There's been many times that it's ended well, though 90% of the time it doesn't. But it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
I think if it doesn't work out 90% of the time, that's when you should start using violence more. Just a
Well,
thought.
no. I'm sure it's fine. Anyways, we have to go to the casino, as that is where the next person is to talk to. And I actually do know someone at the casino, someone quite nice, but they're not who we have to talk to this time.
So, well, lead the way, because we just have to follow you around and shit for a year.
Yeah, I still don't know how to feel about that, because I don't know why he wouldn't do that. Didn't do that sooner. But it's fine. Anyways, the casino's just up ahead.
You guys make your way to this casino, and you almost immediately find the person you're looking for. A rather flamboyant woman with a lovely porcelain mask. And she sees it, she's like, "Oh, there he is. Hello, Felix. How are you doing?"
Oh, I'm doing good. I didn't think I was supposed to be talking with you, though. I didn't think you were the one in the ledger.
It's like, "Oh, yeah, you're looking for," it's like, "Yes, Thomas?"
Oh, yeah, that's who I'm looking
Like,
for, yes.
"Yeah, he's out right now, but I'll be handling his business today."
Oh, well, that's a relief. That means this will go by very smoothly.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, "Yep, got the payment right here." And she's gonna do this bag of, it's a good amount of gold.
All right, and let me just see if it adds up, and he's going to be looking through the bag and looking back and forth at the ledger he has. But
So, yeah,
that's everything. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. Who are your new friends?
Oh, this is Genesis and Sky. They're my bodyguards, I guess.
No. It's like, well, it's nice to meet you guys. It's about time you got bodyguards.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It's just I never would have expected this, especially with how many years I've been working for Helmter, but here we are.
Well, Helter, sometimes he just makes decisions.
Yeah.
I won't keep you too long. I know how Hunter gets, so you go skedaddle.
Yes. Appreciate it, Loria. Thank you.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
off they go.
Yeah. And as they're heading out, I'm gonna be, you know what? It's silly goofy time. It's decidedly silly time. Let's see if if my being sleight of hand is good. The answer is not really. That's really funny. So, feel like you're walking, and you do notice Genesis not so subtly try to swipe the bag that you just got.
And as he sees this, out of almost habit for safety, he's actually going to immediately unsheath his dagger and turn towards them, but stop before he gets close. Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
So it's like, oh, he does carry a weapon on him. Huh.
Of course, if things do get dangerous, I have to protect myself. Apologies for trying to attack you, but you shouldn't be trying to steal for the person you're employed for.
Employed to get out of a situation, but now that we're out of the building,
He has eyes everywhere. I mean, if you look around, you'll probably see that for yourself.
he'll probably end up with a lot of black eyes then.
I mean, we did beat up
Anyway.
the two gods.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're supposed to be the muscle if things go south, but thankfully that didn't happen, so we don't need to resort to that.
And with you that, run around with that much money without anyone to watch you this whole time? That's kind of shitty.
Dude, yeah, how have you not gotten mugged?
I am quite agile and stealthy when I need to be.
Fair enough.
Also had to run a lot, so it's fine. It's fine. And with that, he's gonna tuck the pouch of gold into a little pocket he has within his cloak, and he's gonna sheath his dagger again.
It's like, you respect. It's like, no offense, but you're kind of wimpy for a broker.
Honestly, I don't want to be in this position myself, but I'm not really in a position to choose. So it's fine. Let's move on.
Okay. Touched a nerve there. Anyways, since, what's your name again?
Felix.
Felix. It's like, well, since Felix isn't super in the sharing mood. Hey, Sky, what's your shtick?
What do you mean, shtick?
I don't know. How'd you end up here?
Just cause.
Fair enough.
Thought it was cool. Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was cool too. It's kind of a letdown.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Womp womp. Would ask why Felix is here, but I think he's gonna get all squirrely. So.
I mean, I can tell you why I'm here. It's not really a big deal. I was used to repay a debt to Lord Hunter from
all
the names. One of these times. Get it? Yeah, register, turn the dial. No.
Back on the Felix is a robot theory.
Yeah. Lord, I was a debt to repay to Lord Helmter from my parents. I still don't know much about that, and I don't think I will, but I've been working for him for the past 13 years, I believe.
That's fucked.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but I at least was able to go see the world for a little bit, even though I'm stuck in the city. But it's fine, I got a nice place to stay. Food, shelter, so it's fine.
It's paying for amenities. I mean, I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
Also, like, that's 13 years. That's technically child labor, isn't it?
It's not technically. That is child labor.
I don't know the age
I'm
stuff
not sure.
for everyone.
laws in places are different, especially with how the Empire is handling things. So I don't really know anymore.
Fair enough. I kind of forget about paying attention to the Empire's laws. Yeah.
Yeah,
I forget there's an empire.
Fair?
Anyways,
How I've lived
move
this
on.
long is anybody's guess.
I'd like to ask the same thing myself, but let's move on, shall we? Next location.
Yeah, you're heading off to the next location. It's one you've stopped by a few times. It is one of the brothels, but thankfully they tend to do their dealings regarding that outside of the building. So, and you recognize one of the girls outside who's just like, she already has. You can see she has money in hand already.
I see you're already one step ahead.
It's like, yep. It's like, sure am. So here you go. I think we're a little short.
Let me check. Once again, compares the ledger to the amount.
It's about like 20 gold short.
You are 20 gold short, but again, that can just be added on to the next payment, so I'll just make note of that in the book. There we go. But that should be good, thank you.
It's like, yep, no problem. I was like, you have a good one.
You as well.
So your boss deals in brothels too, huh?
Helter has a lot of business, has his finger in a lot of pies, as it were. He's very well known to those in the circles that at least know him in businesses that he works with. But casinos, taverns, brothels, you name it, he probably has business with some of them. Most of them.
No, that's annoying. Capitalist fuck.
Facts.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Where's the final location that we have to go?
And the final one in your ledger is admittedly one you've been dreading a little bit. It's for one of the, well, they don't call themselves a street gang, but they're basically a street gang. They've been avoiding payments for quite some time, and usually your interactions with them are less than friendly, per se. The Red Spiders is what I wrote. Good job, me, making up shit.
Oh, boy.
Is this one of the bad ones?
Yep. Yes, it is. It's the
Is that-
Red Spider Gang.
Oh. Does that mean I get to punch them?
You
Hell
might
yeah.
have to. Honestly, you probably will have to.
Yes!
Well, let's go meet them. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys you lead them along to this sort of alleyway. You've been in this alleyway. You've gotten your ass kicked in this alleyway a handful of times, as you do. And sure enough, you see some familiar, albeit grouchy faces, and they're already stepping aside for the head of their group. Let me think, because improv time, let's go. A rather large tiefling fellow named, let me think, Thorin. Fuck it. That's a name. But yeah, you've seen this fellow and spoken to this fellow many times, and he looks not exactly amused to see you again. It's like, oh boy.
Hi, Thorin. Long time no see.
I thought it was supposed to be longer.
Yes, but I get there has been an update that I was given, and I'm supposed to talk to you now. Of course, I don't want to be here now. I think we're both on the same page, but sadly, I'm not really in control.
It's like, well, unfortunately for you, whatever debt that your little boss is looking for is not going to be coming home. My answer is still the same as before.
Okay, and this has happened many times, so I can't just give you another calling card and say I'm going to come back later. So I'm afraid that we're going to have to take a different approach this time.
Yeah, Genesis has a big old grin on their face.
So does Sky.
Got the murder hobos.
So, yeah, have fun dealing with these two.
And he actually, he looks over at Sky and Genesis. He looks back at Sky and is like, wait, I know you.
Do you?
Can't hear you, Bubby.
Do ya?
It's like, yeah, you woke up in this dumpster like 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. It's like, huh. It's like, what got you involved with the... It's like, what got you involved with the shrimp over here?
Apparently bar tabs require hunting now.
So you're getting bothered by him too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's fun. So what, you work for him now or something?
Yeah, I guess. For like a year or something.
It's like, well, come on, we don't gotta fight. If we guys just walk away and deal with it later.
That's not really going to be possible, I'm afraid.
The Justice is counting the amount of people in the group, and it's just like, well, there's 14 of them, and I want to fight. But there's 14 of them.
Wait, there's 14 of them? And
Yeah.
Sword? Oh my god. I'm gonna say it every time. And Felix, as he has the numbers mentioned, Felix is gonna like peek out from behind Genesis and start like counting in the air. Like, 6, 7. Oh, there are 14. Oh, I didn't think there were that many. Okay.
Yeah, reconsidering your options.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought so. Now get out of here.
Okay. Guess we will come back another day.
Bye! Maybe see you again!
Nice seeing you too, kid. And yeah, you guys are heading off. It's not exactly surprising. I mean, you were like, oh, bodyguards. Maybe it'd succeed this time, but no. No, you forgot how big that gang is.
Okay.
But it's not entirely a surprise.
Okay, so I guess I might need to ask. I should make a note in the ledger that I'm probably going to have to hire some more muscle to help deal with that. Which is I don't want to.
They seem kind of chill, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he was really chill when I showed up in the dumpster.
Is that part of your magic trick?
Yeah!
Well, yeah, they are chill, but they can be quite deceiving.
Well, they were. It's like, I mean, from what they were acting like, it just sounds like they just didn't want to give money, so.
Well, yes, but this has happened for months at this point, and Hunter is not very pleased that they haven't paid yet, and I've also had my ass beat by them several times.
I mean, Helpton needs to get his lazy ass up and do it himself then. It's a whole gang!
Facts.
Well,
Lazy ass.
I mean, he's doing his best. There's also some underworkings in the city that we have to follow certain rules for when it comes to sending people out to take care of gangs. Again, something with the Empire, but...
Why don't you just quit? You sound really stressed.
Look, I would love to quit if I'd quit if I could, but this is all I know, and also, I don't think Hunter is going to allow me to leave. I don't know why, but...
I mean, you said you're good at running.
Have you ever tried leaving?
That's a good question.
Well, he thought I was trying to leave once, and then he sent someone to go get me.
Okay, but now you have
running.
but now you have muscle. If he only sends one person.
True.
Well, I mean, I say one, I'm saying one group to stop me. I wasn't trying to run, it was more of I was trying to run after a certain individual but that individual was also close to the outskirts of the town, and he thought I was trying to flee, since I also did make mention that I wouldn't like to be a part of this. So I think he sort of ended the two together to think that's what I meant.
I think you should try again.
Yeah.
Maybe later. I don't think now is the best time to do that.
Wouldn't it be, though? Because he just thinks you're out on a job right now.
Well, yes, but knowing him, I'm sure there's also lots of eyes, like I said, watching us because of you two, to ensure that you actually stick to what you were contracted for.
Well, that's boring.
Yeah, but that's how it works.
I mean, not really, though. It's just most people aren't held at jobs against their will.
I wouldn't even call it a job. He's not getting paid.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
getting... yeah. But again, I'm getting paid in living, food.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not all that you're making it out to be. I mean, I don't got a home or nothing, but I'm chilling.
I mean, it's better than what a lot of people have in this city. After all, a lot of people are bled dry for all they're worth. It's very rare for someone to make a living here.
No, yeah, I don't have a living here. I just
This
drink.
city sucks under the surface.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm
But
not
there are
staying
some
here
nice-
another year. Fuck that.
Yeah, I might actually start leaving, too. Huh.
Well, I mean, that is your choice, and honestly, I won't stop you, because honestly, I don't blame you.
That I don't think you could stop either one of us. Respectfully.
Nah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd punt you like a football.
Please don't. That's happened more than I'd like to say.
Like, nah, you're not giving me a reason to.
Good, okay.
What if we steal him out of the town?
Oh, we could do that.
I wouldn't...
I mean, but then all the blame's on us. So you don't have to worry about any repercussions. 'Cause we
But I
stole you.
Well, yeah, but then they'd try to get me back.
Yeah, we
And-
deal with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go head back to relay what happened, as that is everything that I have to do for tonight. I hope. Never know, sometimes I go back and get another job thrown on me, but it's fine.
You think we scared him?
Think a little bit.
Hmm.
I think he's scared of change.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah.
Felix is walking back.
So, okay, should we impulsively stop him and just bolt?
Maybe
Or
at least let him report the thing, and then if they send him on another job, that gives us even more reason to grab him.
bleh, fine.
I mean, we can grab him right now if you want to.
Nah, I want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
They're like the weirdest thing I've ever gotten invested in.
Yeah, it's like a show.
It is. Justice is just gonna follow at a distance.
So, Sky.
Your bodyguards are so good at their job. Already planning to steal you.
We're
Party's
bodyguarding. We're guarding his mental health, Your Honor.
They're already like, what the fuck? How is he alive? No. This is incorrect. Look at him.
Loud and correct buzzer.
But yeah, you get back to the office, Felix, and you go to report back to the boss.
Gives the knock to let him know he's returned.
Yeah, he opens the door and it's like, welcome back.
May I come in, sir, to have an update?
And it's like, you may.
Thank you. All right. And he's going to approach the desk and he's going to take out all the funds that he has brought back and also pull out his ledger to give an update. So, in regards to the casino, everything was fine. All money was reported back. The brothel that I went to had all their money minus 20 gold, but they will add that to their next payment to us with a little bit of interest, of course, as per contract.
Mm-hmm.
And regards to the Red Spider Gang, they were
Empty-handed as usual.
yes, and as I was going to have my bodyguards do what they were supposed to, be the muscle that we normally send out. It's just their number has increased, I believe, to 14. I think there's more. Well, there were 14 of them there. I know there's more of them. But we would have been outnumbered, and I don't think it would have been wise to instigate a fight at that moment. We would need more muscle to deal with that if we did it today.
I will handle it.
Okay, I'll write that down in the ledger. That will take care of, but that is everything for the day, I believe.
It's like, yes, it seems so.
Good. So, anything else that you need from me, or am I good to head
Go.
off for the day? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that you head out.
Yes.
And outside, you know what? But during that, Sky, is there anything you would babble about? Or are you just chilling?
I don't know. Probably chilling.
They do be chilling, and Felix, you head back outside. They're both still there.
Oh, I didn't expect for you both to be here.
It's like, yeah, the bodyguard thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where are you supposed to stay? And Felix is gonna peek his head in and be like, sir, is there gonna be board for these two now, or where are they gonna stay so I can easily find them?
It's like, I don't know, figure something out. And he's gonna shut the door to his office.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I have to figure something out. Well, thinking... Oh, well, the place that I stay is above one of the brothels that is, of course, owned by Helmter. So I'm sure if I talk to them, I could have them get a room for you two. There's quite a few open places there. Make something work.
An open room in a brothel.
Oh, I know what it sounds like, but trust me, it's actually a very nice place. It's almost like a studio. A very small studio, but it's a studio apartment. Not too bad. Come on, come on. Let's walk.
You know what? Fuck it. This is funny.
Yeah, why not?
And Felix is gonna go talk to the one person he did before at the brothel to have a little conversation with them about rooming.
Yeah, and she sees you. She's like, "Oh, welcome back. You're not one usually to. It's like you're not one to book here. So what? Is he having you already come back to try and collect?"
No, it's more so finding place for these two. After all,
book.
say that again.
Oh, so it's like, oh, your two buddies are looking to book.
Well, yes, and I figured since I also have room higher up in this building with like the studio apartment, that maybe there would be a few more empty studios as well. Since I do know there are some, I figured it would be best.
Well, I'll have to talk. It's like, well, I'll have to talk to my boss, I suppose.
If you could, that'd be best. Thank you. Especially since these two are employed to Helmter.
It's like, yep, I'll let her know.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Helter. Such a stupid name.
Like, how big are the apartments?
Oh. I'm not sure, but it's enough to have a bed, a small desk, mini fridge, a microwave, a sink, a closet, and a bathroom. A very small bathroom, but I'd say about between 400, 500 square feet.
Hmm.
Oh.
This guy looking at Genesis.
Like, hmm.
He does
I'm
the
thinking-
little, the mom trick of like you measure with your hands and then try to like move it. He's doing like those sort of motions with his hands, just like bunch of like air measuring with his hands.
Jess is gonna watch him and just be like, "Are you actually getting anything from doing that?" Or
Not at all.
figured.
I thought it'd be funny though.
Funny. I think I'd take up most of that space.
Yeah, but hey, at least you'd have a room.
I'll sleep outside. It's all good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Get me a little more drunk. I'll find a place to sleep somehow.
Oh. Well, okay. I mean, do you at least want to see the room?
You know what? Sure.
Okay. Can I still get that drink though?
I have some.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Come on, I need it for my magic trick.
They're gonna toss their flask to you. Like, just give it back. Don't drink it all.
Okay. He's gonna chug some.
They're gonna follow Felix up to his little itty bitty apartment.
What
And
he
he-
refers to as a studio.
It is kind of like a walk-in closet, TBH.
So here it is. I mean, it's not
How are
much,
you?
but it's home.
Yeah, you ain't fitting in there.
Nope. I'm not even gonna try and go in there.
Yeah. Also, don't look in the closet, please. But
I'm coming in there. I want to look in the closet.
no, please. Okay. And Felix is just gonna be pushed in
Yeah.
Yeah.
to like his bed. Okay.
Yeah. And
I mean,
yeah, they have to. Genesis has to like. They're crouched just slightly because their head would hit the ceiling. But they're heading over to the closet.
No, there's really nothing interesting in there. You really don't have to.
But she
open
pointed
that
it
up.
out. Sky's also heading
Yeah.
towards the closet.
Well, I'm told. Okay.
It's like, what's so bad in the closet?
And when you open it, you find ramen.
It's a lot of fucking ramen. Oh my god.
Well, I have to store my food somewhere.
Hold on. They're gonna turn around and just. Is that all you eat?
Yeah.
Like, just normally, and then sometimes you get normal meals. Sometimes, right?
Well,
You don't.
Sometimes
live
I
off
get
of
beef ramen.
That's not.
That's no different than normal ramen.
no, it's different. It's special. It comes with some meat. Ramen is just noodles by itself. Finds the flavors. What?
How much money do I have on me? Hold on.
No. You don't have to. Hey, I'm fine. I'm fine with this.
You live in a cubby hole filled with ramen.
I also have a family of rats. See? And he's gonna point down to the door, and in comes like a family of small, fluffy rats.
Aw. That's
Yeah.
still sad. That makes it more sad.
Yeah, that's made it even sadder.
Why? I don't see what's wrong about that. Well, technically they live all on this floor, but everyone sees them as family.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Hmm.
See, that one's Janet, that's Paul, and that's Billy.
So do
Right.
we kidnap him now?
Yeah, I think this has fully convinced me on the kidnapping thing.
No,
Yeah.
please, we don't need to do any kidnapping, please.
Okay. How about this? Kidnap to get you to eat actual food.
I mean, I'd feel bad taking your money.
You're not taking money. I'm giving it to someone else who will get money for the food that I will be purchasing.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm fine with ramen. Ramen's good.
That's
I
not.
I even keep some on me. Look, pulls out pocket ramen.
Oh my god,
That's-
sad.
Well, I have to have snacks. It's quite portable.
Yeah, that's not ramen. All you eat
Alright.
is ramen. You're basically ramen.
No, I'm Felix.
You're basically made out of ramen.
No, I'm no. I'm still flesh and blood.
It's what it's like. No wonder you're so fucking scrawny.
Literally.
I'm not that skinny. Some people are a lot skinnier than I am. I'm decently well off for people in the city.
Not by much.
But it's better than nothing.
Okay. And
Now,
Genesis
can you
is gonna walk
please
over
Oh.
and pick up Felix. Like, just carry Felix under their arm.
Oh,
like
could you Okay. Please tell me you're not kidnapping me out of the city and this is just to go get food.
It's just gonna go get. It's like, we're just getting food. Come on.
This time.
Oh.
This time.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, real quick.
Okay.
So I ported Sky's stats over from his original stat sheet. I don't know how, when, or why, and if it was the original campaign, it probably was, that he was in or what. But, this man's original character sheet has him with 22,000 gold.
Oh.
Dear Lord!
Oh.
We're nerfing that, first of all.
21,000 gold?
You get 200. Dear fucking God.
Good lord.
What the fuck were y'all doing?
We saved a town. We got a whole mansion.
Jesus.
It's a whole thing.
They giving y'all freebies, I give y'all trauma. I give y'all sadness. Yeah. You're getting kidnapped for food, Felix. Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
You're going back to the bar that you initially actually encountered them at, by the way.
Oh, great.
So yeah, you see them walk in. Immediately, Genesis is gonna go up to the bartender and just, you know what? He needs me, decidedly. What's just entire meat platter, please. Like, okay. And they're just gonna set Felix. They're gonna set you down in a chair, like at one of the tables. Just stay.
What, you please tell me you're actually gonna pay for this. I will have to mark down if you don't.
just yeah, I'm gonna. It's like, yes, I'm going to pay for it. And Sky, you can see that they're crossing their fingers behind their back.
Okay, good. Okay.
Can I get a meat platter and booze?
It's like, oh yeah, more booze, please. And the bartender comes back with a massive platter of an arrangement of different meat and things like that, and also a good few things of alcohol. It seems like this bartender already knows the drill, at the very least, for these two. Oh, he is looking at Felix and he kind of cocks an eyebrow, but doesn't say anything, and just heads back to do his job. It's like, okay, you eat that. And it's like, so, eat.
How do I eat? And he's gonna like poke at the meat. Like, do I have any like silver like utensils, or do I just pick it up? Or
You just pick it up. Like, Genesis is just gonna, Genesis is gonna grab like a turkey leg, just pick one up and then just bite.
This guy's also gonna do that.
Oh,
You just eat it.
oh, okay. And he's gonna pick up probably like the smallest wing there and like take like a small bite. Oh, this is really chewy. Is this how other food tastes?
Yeah, it's
Have you
food.
never
Food
had-
chews.
Have you never had food besides ramen?
Have you never
Not-
chewed?
Well, yes, I've chewed, but everything's been like soft and like bite-sized. I've only known ramen for the past 13, 15 years.
How the hell are you alive?
Literally.
You should not be alive.
I mean, it's hearty ramen. It says on the packaging.
That's not.
Okay, yeah. So you just eat this. Cause, good God.
Literally
Yeah.
should not be alive.
I'm bewildered on how he's alive.
Same.
And he's
Fucking-
gonna oh my god. Felix is going to probably just eat a few pieces, eventually have a few items on the platter.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You find one that tastes like the beef ramen, kind of.
Oh, this tastes just like ramen.
Oh my god.
Tastes very similar.
That's beef.
Oh, so this is what beef tastes like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite good. Still tastes exactly identical to the ramen, but it's good.
I'm kind of impressed if the ramen actually tastes identical to that.
Oh, I could cook you some. You'll probably find out.
No, you're not allowed to touch ramen.
Nah.
Decidedly.
But that's my food.
This is food that you have now.
Well, today,
I could beat up someone and take their money and just buy more food. That's fine.
Why didn't I think of that sooner? Yeah, I could just steal.
no,
That's not-
please don't.
Wait,
No.
have you not how have you been getting by? Because that's what I've been doing.
People give me money sometimes whenever I show up.
No, they just think you're like a crazy homeless guy.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a good tactic too.
Yeah.
Let's not swindle people out of their money, especially with how hard it is to actually get
Isn't that
money.
kind of what you do, technically?
What?
That's kind of what you do, technically, as your...
Well, no. Everything that I do is broker deals, things that payments that have accumulated over time, or deals, trade, things of that nature, and it's to make sure that payment happens. We don't swindle anyone out of their money.
Deals that down on the luck people are forced to make.
Well, I mean, if you do something that is a service, you're expected to pay for it, so it's a trade.
Sounds like a lot of fancy words for swindling.
I promise you, it's not swindling.
Are you just saying that to make yourself feel better?
I don't
No,
think you
it's-
know what swindling is. I don't think you know the intricacies of it to confidently say it's not
I didn't
swindling.
know what regular food was. I don't think he knows a lot.
Hey, I know quite a bit, thank you very much. I've made it this far.
Name one thing that's outside of brokering. Go.
Out of where?
Out of your job. Name one thing that you know that is outside of your job.
Oh, do other people count?
Are they related to your job?
Well, there's Cass. No, I guess he does package and delivery. There's Dane also. Loria's also. Marcus as well. Oh, there was Tess. Tess is a good person. She actually stitched me up after that gang managed to attack me the first time. She was quite friendly. She actually healed me for free and actually managed to stitch up a wound they gave me. She was quite friendly. A doctor who actually does stuff for free.
Well, congratulations. You know one person outside of your working stuff. And even then, technically that is tied into your working because you got stabbed.
Well, yeah, but...
I think I broke him.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you for this meal. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna go back and get some rest, because every day is just as eventful as the last.
They're gonna move their tail actually to get in the way.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, do we let him go? What? He's ate nothing but ramen for 13 years.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm drunk as fuck.
You're so helpful.
Yeah, no.
Felix, can I roll stealth for Felix?
Yeah, you can roll stealth for Felix.
That is a 17.
Alright, yeah, you managed to climb over Genesis's tail while they're talking.
And he's just gonna go back to his room, slowly backing out before darting to his room.
Yeah, you managed to do that, and eventually, Sky, you notice that he has slipped away after I'd say like a few minutes.
Hey, he's gone.
What? Oh, well, I guess the decision was made for us.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Next time.
We'll just see him later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felix, you're able to go back to your apartment and get some rest.
Nice.
Get some rest after, being threatened to be kidnapped. What is it, like 4 times so far?
Yeah.
But you go and you get some sleepy. You get some rest.
Honkshu.
Honkshu, and Sky, you're drunk. You've had a little bit to drink. And eventually you go honkshu.
Hey, what was the match you should have gone?
Yep, good night. And just for the shits and giggles, since this is being recorded as well, I just want y'all to imagine Genesis looking away for a minute and then looking back and Sky's just gone. Just gone. Where do you go? Nobody knows. You'll have to find out later. It is 1 a.m., so I am going to ask if you guys want to continue or if you want to stop here.
As much as I would love to continue, this is probably a very good spot to stop.
Yeah, I
For the
figured.
introduction.
I know. Poor baby.
Hey, we can do it later again in the week.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
I mean...
I can do tomorrow.
Alright, tomorrow it is then.
Tomorrow.
Alright, yeah, we can do tomorrow. It's an improv heavy one, so yeah, literally any time.
But I don't work after tomorrow.
Oh, that's true!
I have
That's
a
perfect.
day off.
Yippee!
Finally. These 5 days actually went by pretty fast.
They did go by really fast. But yes, I hope this was a enjoyable, silly, goofy stream.
I had fun.
Oh, it was.
Wonderful.
You will get kidnapped.
You're gonna get kidnapped, Felix.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that, not yet.
He doesn't know the inevitable. It's okay. He doesn't know a lot of things.
He doesn't know what chewing is. It's fine.
He doesn't know what chewing is.
He only knows how to slurp.
That's horrible. Thanks, I hate it.
You're welcome.
You know
Alright,
what?
good night, chat.
Good
Good night, chat.
I
Bye
need to make
bye.
Good night.